Okay, so the door is tied down nice and tight. At least I like to think so. Hopefully it doesn't fall off today. And we don't kill anyone. Here's another safety item we'll need, so that we don't fall out of the car. Now this is what I call safety gear. These are some god levels of safety we have here. Now we just fasten it to the door opening. Okay, so we fastened the net, secured the door, and now we go for a ride around Rostov's riverside drives. We have some cops driving around. Hopefully they like our install. Let's go for a ride. Shocking the residents of Rostov-on-Don with our Lada speaker. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Great fun. I am a bit worried that the cops might show up. I'm gonna show you a montage of how we went for a joyride about a month ago. When we drove around the waterfront, and security tried to give us a hard time, threatening to call the cops, but to no avail. Let's have a look. Get out of the way. Maybe we could just turn it down and chill here? We are filming a video. This is private property. But it's a parking lot. This ain't no parking lot. What about the markings? What about the markings? This is parking for our clients. Are you one of them? Of course. We go to your store and buy food. The supermarket's over there. There's a spot. There's another one. You know what? Maybe I just call the cops. How about that? And what? You're saying they're gonna fine me for parking on private property? Can I ask you a question? Up until what time am I not breaking the law? Oh, so that's your car. Yep. You're good until 11 p.m. The music actually wasn't too loud. Still though, those guys were like, we'll call the police, you'll be arrested. Despite me just standing in a parking lot. Okay, so I'm not breaking any laws, right? Okay, thanks. So we're not breaking any laws. Some of you might have read the articles in our public, on our Lada speaker after we visited Voronezh. A lot of people asked us to go even louder, which is exactly what we'll be doing. Before we go for a ride, let me give you a quick rundown of what we got here. This project was supposed to be a bit nutty from the very beginning. You could say that this thing was made with the sole purpose in mind to shock people and to evoke a wide range of emotions. Some of you might already know what sort of system this lot is packing. It used to consist of avatar components, so this basically used to be Grandma's cupboard. And now we've completely overhauled the system. I suggest we have a look at what exactly this Lada went through in the past. Take a stroll down memory lane. Shall we?
She can't never say my dick pain, but still I put the blame on myself. These haters puffing their chest, talking shit from a distance. They ventrilo all in their head, but I just play the strap like a band or something. Drum your head like a band or something. Unless you want a man or something, but you can't go to war with your DJ fake right. That shit ain't no weak. Talking like you self-employed. You got finesse with the work. You should see what I pay in child support. My Lord and Savior, I just pray for all these petty bitches. Already at 6, I'm aiming at 7 figures.
Said this shit was funny, walk up on you, slow and put that hot shit in you. Tell me, see my dreams are kinda strange. When I'm full of cocaine, live down with my gang, and we ripping black, white. I just know you're pretty white, and I hold that hoe hostage if the money ain't right. Then I leave her like the fucking
You freaking idiot! Let's go for a walk. Are you brainless or what? What the hell are you doing? You think you're the only one here? I can't even take my kid for a walk. I didn't do anything to you. I just don't want to listen to your music. You're not the only one living here. This isn't your house. Your house is where you live. You mad? You idiot. Don't be provoking that man. He isn't a man. That's a boy. A small child. He's not a man. Yeah, child, right. Your mama's boy. Yeah, mama bought me a car. So we have 4 15-inch deafbonces mounted in that divider. The very first version. They're actually quite stable. Lots of people have heard what they can do at various contests. And they can go all day, since they have a great power supply. We have 2 sections of lithium batteries in the trunk, which I'll show you a bit later. I remember a bunch of you having some not so nice things to say in the comments about the divider being partly made out of plywood, rather than being a particle board. However, despite there actually being a spire in this divider, it's good for about 1 centimeter of flex. That's how much movement you have in the front divider. And that's despite it being double layered. The first layer is a chipboard, with the second consisting of some plywood. So there you go. There was no need to write so many angry comments. Let's go have a look at the trunk setup. We did at first have 2 12-kilowatt units. Let me show you what we got in there now. This used to be a cheap build, but right now we have almost $8,000 of equipment in here. Let me just open it for you. Here we have 4 4-kilowatt amps, 2 sections of lithium batteries, like I said, 770s, mind you. We also have an HLX 2.300 amp feeding the tweeters, which are Avatar TTU 41s. And we connected some OGO 2500s to the MVL 651 speakers. We're actually the first people in Russia who've gone wild with the doors like this. We basically welded 2 together and installed a bunch of speakers. The front consists of Neo units, that would be the mid-range and the tweeters. In order to make everything sturdy, we had to weld in a pipe right here, which goes across the entire body. As you saw previously, we reinforced this piece with some metal. We also welded a few hinges on, which have been reinforced with a bunch of extra metal. And to top it all off and to make everything look good, we wrapped it all up with some anti-vibration padding. This is one insane Lada. There weren't too many people at the waterfront. Still, we had a few people come up to us who were actually a bit older than we are. They took a few pictures and everything. They really digged it. The security guard wasn't so enthusiastic. He tried to drive us out, since their alarm kept going off. Our alarms keep going off. Okay. Okay then. These tunes are pretty cool though. No, I'm not a fan. No worry, we'll find a different location. Maybe we just crash here. Yeah. Oh, this place is empty. This Lada speaker is out to make some noise in Rostov. Calling it Rolls-Royce wasn't a great idea. But the people of Voronezh gave us a great idea with this Lada speaker, right? I don't get it, man. All I can hear is bass. Also, it seems to me as if it's someone else nearby listening to some loud music. That was the second time when there was some dude putting on a violin concert, and here we come with our balalaika.
Прогулка по мостовым, материальный экстрим, где понятия простые, вроде перспективно наши пацаны с нулями славно уходят в отрыв. Я вырос там, где не разводят мосты, где расслабляются и избегают беспонтовой возни. Я вырос там, где возник неповторимый южный мюзик, где из домашней студии хиты вылетают в эфир. Я вырос там, где летом жара далеко за 30, а зимой по Цельсию в жестком минусе. Здесь есть те, кем гордится южная столица, теми, кто чего-то добился, не поступившись принципами. Я вырос там, где жизнь заставляет крутиться, где улицы учат словам, главное смысл.
To be continued.
Здесь жизнь не позволяет сердцу остыть, здесь жизнь учит.